In the heart of Africa, there's a law not written in stone. They're the survivors, the dominators, the specialists who have perfected the art of the kill. Who are they? How about a silent shadow that walks on padded feet, a phantom whose very presence is a whisper of death? Or a feathered serpent killer with legs of steel, a bizarre executioner that literally dances on its victims? This is their story. This is the law of the claw. The leopard is the ghost of the savannah. It's a solitary creature by nature. Its rough, cough-like call is a rare crack in the quiet. It's an artist of the ambush, a stalker, whose entire strategy is built on patience and stealth. That rosette-patterned coat isn't just beautiful, it's a masterpiece of natural camouflage, letting the leopard dissolve into the dappled light and shifting shadows of the bush. He uses every rock, every bush, every gust of wind to his advantage, calculating how to stay hidden and keep his scent from giving him away. And his eyesight? It's up to 7 times more sensitive to light than ours. His uniquely flexible spine allows him to inch forward, a coiled spring of pure muscle and intent. But for all this skill, the hunt is tough, as a veteran male begins his hunt. Every single step is a deliberate, measured placement of his paws, which are perfectly designed to muffle any sound. He stays low, belly brushing the dry earth. His prey, a herd of impala, is on edge. But they can't see a thing. The leopard's camouflage is just too perfect. One wrong move, one sudden shift in the wind, and the surprise is gone. They just don't have the stamina for a long chase. They have to get agonizingly close, usually within 5 meters before they make their move. The young impala, distracted for a split second, lowers its head. It's the moment the hunter has been waiting for. He explodes from cover in a blur of silent, lethal motion, hitting 60 kilometers per hour in his charge. With hooked claws, he trips up the impala. Then comes the signature death grip. A powerful bite to the throat or the back of the neck, designed to suffocate his prey in seconds. The struggle is violent, but short. A grim testament to the leopard's lethal efficiency. Meanwhile, out on the open grasslands, another master is at work, and this hunter, well, it's a bit of a paradox. It has the head of an eagle, the legs of a crane, and a crown of feathers that gives it its name, the secretary bird. It's a raptor that gave up the skies for the earth, a ground-based predator that can walk over 30 kilometers a day looking for a meal. This bird is a specialized snake killer, a feathered gladiator famous for its brutal and frankly brilliant hunting style. Those long legs give it the perfect vantage point, and it isn't just walking, it's stomping, deliberately. It's a technique used to flush out anything hiding below. Its eyes scan the ground, and then it freezes. With its keen eyesight scanning the open savanna, The secretary bird locks onto its prey from a remarkable distance, ready to strike with deadly precision. What happens next isn't just an attack, it's a calculated dance with death. Then, the assault begins. The bird unleashes a flurry of kicks. That's strong enough to crack a tortoise's shell and more than enough to shatter a snake's skull. Only then does it use its sharp, hooked beak to tear it apart or swallow it whole. But this law of the claw isn't just about the headliners. It governs a whole world of predators and prey, where one creature's lunch is another's tragic end. And the law extends to the skies above the water. The piercing cry of the African fish eagle, often called the voice of Africa, is a declaration of its rule over the continent's waterways. From a high perch, it spots a fish near the surface. Then, it dives. A feathered missile plunging towards the water. Its attack is swift, its aim true, but its real weapon is the grip. The eagle's talons are armed with rough, barbed pads called spiracules, specifically designed to hold onto a slippery, writhing fish with inescapable force. It's a specialized grip for a specialized hunt, another masterclass in the art of the kill. But even a predator this fearsome can end up as prey. A young python is a perfect meal for a monitor lizard. The Nile monitor is a true generalist, part predator, part scavenger. Its sharp sense of smell leads it to anything from fish and small mammals to the unguarded eggs of crocodiles. And whatever the predators leave behind, the cleanup crew moves in. Meet the Marabou Stork, often called the Undertaker bird. Think of it as the Savannah's vital sanitation department. Soaring on a wingspan that can reach 12 feet, they circle high overhead, often following vultures to a fresh kill. That bald head and neck, it's a brilliant adaptation. It keeps feathers from getting matted with blood as they dig into a carcass, helping to stop the spread of disease. Even the smallest players have a huge role to play. When night falls, the bat-eared fox comes out, and those enormous ears, over 5 inches long, aren't for show. They can actually hear termites and other insects moving underground. This little insect eater is a natural form of pest control, gobbling up more than 1 million termites a year. Then, you have the banded mongooses, tiny carnivores, who prove that teamwork really does make the dream work. Living in complex groups, they have a system. Some act as sentinels, standing guard while others forage for food. And get this, studies show they actually remember who pulled their weight. An individual who spends more time on guard duty gets more social grooming from the group later on. It's a society built on paying it forward. Every creature has found its way to survive. In this land, every claw, every beak, and every silent step is part of the unwritten law of survival. The leopard's silent stalk and the secretary bird's violent stomp are just 2 verses in an epic story of life and death. Here, to be a survivor is to be a master of a deadly craft. The law of the claw is absolute. And you won't want to miss our next episode. Make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, stay curious. We will see you in the next one.